Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good morning to all of you ELEDers, wherever you are, from Sabang to Merauke, and maybe even until overseas. Yeah, I'd like to welcome you all in this discussion series. In today's session, we have this very exciting topic: splash your problems, get right into university life. We understand that many of you may be being nervous about starting university life, or about going back to university after having a break and then in this difficult COVID-19 situation. But that's why we are here, everyone. We have two experts with us today. We have Buat and also Puji here to help you to later have a better idea of how to smoothly start new university life and also go back to university, because here at UMM, and especially in English Language Education Department in UMM, we are ready to welcome you back, okay? That's why, everyone, please tune in until the end of the session, because we will have some prizes for you to win if you are quick at giving your response. And also later at the end of the session, there will be information on the exit ticket, yeah, how to get the certificate if you want the certificate. So without further ado, everyone, I'd like us to introduce our first speaker. Our first speaker here is Bu Puji. She's going to talk about fun learning activities for new students and the changes to face a new life in university context. So she's Ibu Dra.Poedjiastutie, or more popular as Bu Puji. She is an associate professor and senior lecturer at English Language Education Department of UMM. She holds both master and doctoral degree from universities in Australia. And she's an active researcher, and her work has appeared in a number of international journals. You may look it up, yeah. Her profile is very convincing in Google Scholar, Ibu Puji, yeah. And also her research focuses on studies on second language acquisition. She's been writing several English textbooks, especially in the areas of English for specific purposes. And she's now involved in developing the test for English proficiency in UMM called BACal. So without waiting more, let's give virtual applause for Bu Puji from the safety of your home, everyone. Yes.
Hello everyone, I am Dra.Poedjiastutie, as it has been introduced by Ibu Nina just now, but I would like to add some more information about me in brief. In this English department, I'm teaching, cross-cultural understanding, some subject like cross-cultural understanding. This is writing and speaking for academic purpose. I love those subjects very, very much. Why? Because in this subject, I also integrate some skill crucial for your future career as the graduate of university student. Jadi ini penting ya. Jadi sebagai university graduate, nanti kalau Anda mau mendaftarkan diri untuk menjadi a student of university, itu harus ada skill yang harus Anda bawa dan bisa functioning, ya, can be functioning for the future career. Alright, now those are the subjects that I'm going to teach also in the next semester. First of all, for the fun learning in university life, let me start with the term globalization. I think many of you have been familiar with the term of globalization. Apa sih itu globalization? The globalization is actually people from across the world are connected via internet. Not only we are connected personally, jadi kita tidak hanya terkoneksi secara personal, kita punya teman dari jauh, dari berbagai negara, tetapi we are also connected professionally. Jadi job kita itu juga terkoneksi secara global dengan via internet tadi. Jadi kita bisa mengirimkan job-job kita ke negara misalnya Amerika Serikat, UK or Australia via internet. So that's what we call a globalization. So when you heard the word globalization, we also facing what we call as a disruption era. What is the disruption era? Because everything connected with the internet, or we call it as the era of digitalization, we call as the era of automatization and the era of automatization. So disruption era is accordingly follow that situation. All right. Now, why I call it the next slide. Now, in digitalization, as we can see on my first slide, this is the rate of automatization. The rate of automatization, as you can see in 2018, this is from the World Economic Forum, as you can see above, the right above, from the World Economic Forum, that in 2018, still in the 21st century, most jobs are done by human or people, about 71%. And then another 29% done by the machine. And then in the next 5 or 6 years, exactly in 2025, the job handled by human or manpower is getting lesser. As you can see here, 48% of job done by human, and another 52% of job now replaced by the machine, automatization, and digitalization. So in this case, in that situation, of course, some of the skill that previously existed is declining. Also, some other skill which previously did not exist now growing. Can you please move to the next slide? Now, this is all the skill outlook in the 21st century. Some skill declining, for example, like manual, memory, verbal, management of finance, and others. Yeah, you can read. Yeah, I will display all the information here. You can read by yourself. And then some of the skill there on my left side are growing. For example, the skill of creativity, the skill of analytical thinking, the skill of problem solving, and other skills. So let's see, let me give you a clear illustration. Saya berikan satu contoh yang nyata saja. Dulu postman, skillnya postman itu masih sangat berguna. But in the era of globalization, in the era of disruption, mengantarkan surat by postman sekarang sudah digantikan oleh apa yang disebut dengan email. Email is much faster. WhatsApp, anything like that. Jadi postman itu practically dia mungkin tidak akan memanfaatkan skillnya lagi ketika tidak ada barang yang diantar. Pun ketika ada barang yang diantar, ketika mencapai suatu area, remote area, itu postman tidak akan bisa mencapai ke sana karena mungkin a bumpy road yang banyak sekali batu-batunya, melewati sungai, melewati daerah-daerah yang berbahaya, bisa forest, bisa hutan, dan lain sebagainya, maka kemungkinan pada tahun yang akan datang juga di 21st century ini, pengantaran, transporting, distributing goods from one place to another places will be replaced by drone. So this is some people, some ELEDers, or maybe also high graduate, probably feel like scary if some of the job which previously done by human being replaced by the machine or automatization. However, However, there are there are also strategy that the human actually, ya, bahwa manusia itu biasanya menciptakan suatu teknologi, kemudian ada masalah dengan suatu era tertentu di mana teknologi banyak digunakan, itu human juga mencari apa yang disebut problem solver. Nah, disinilah this is a crucial role of higher education. Biasanya adik-adik kalau pekerjaan-pekerjaan apa yang biasanya di replace by machine atau automatization atau digitalization, pekerjaan-pekerjaan yang sifatnya what we call as a routine task. A routine task. For example, let me give you the example, contoh saja ya, kalau di company, misalnya rutinitas itu apa sih? Misalnya producing things, ya, memproduksi sesuatu, kemudian labeling, kemudian apa yang disebut dengan packaging, kemudian transporting from one place to another places, distributing those production, anything like that. Dan biasanya rutin task itu diberikan pada employees atau staff-staff yang bekerja di suatu company itu pada people atau orang-orang yang mempunyai low level of education, misalnya junior high school graduate, high school graduate. So this is very important for you not to be satisfied only staying at the high school. You need to upgrade yourself in order your skill match with a 21st century skill outlook. Now, next slide, please. Here, these all the roles of higher education. That's why higher education has crucial role in shaping the graduate to be able to possess those skill match with the 21st century. Apa saja sih skill-skill yang berguna nantinya? Functioning in the 21st century is, let me read, ada di situ disebutkan the skill of creativity, ada skill of critical thinking, skill of collaboration, and the skill of communication. Tentu saja skill-skill seperti creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, communication yang nanti akan sedikit saja saya uraikan, itu sangat sedikit kemungkinan digantikan oleh mesin. Ya, mesin tidak akan bisa kreatif. Justru mesin itu diciptakan oleh orang-orang graduates of university yang kreatif. Kemudian so kreatif is, misalnya saya ilustrasikan, dulu kendaraan itu memakai animal atau human power. So in nowadays kendaraan tidak lagi menggunakan animal, human power, bahkan sudah diganti dengan automatization. Bahwa kita hanya memerintahkan kendaraan untuk parkir, segera parkir, sebelah kiri, left, gitu. Kendaraan atau vehicle itu sudah tahu apa yang harus dilakukan. That's what we call automatization. And the automatization is the result of our creativity. And then the second one is critical thinking. Nowadays, all the information come to us. We sometimes do not know whether the information is useful or not useful. Jadi kita perlu skill ini, critical thinking. Kalau kita sebagai lulusan perguruan tinggi, the university graduates do not possess this kind of skill, it will be very dangerous. Yeah? Why? Because you believe in false news or something like that. And then what happened if we only believe in false news without a sufficient or adequate data, then we just quarreling, fighting each other, bertengkar, artinya saling menjelekan tanpa ada data yang mencukupi, inadequate data. And then the other skill is the collaboration. The collaboration here is very important as well. So you work together more than one people working together to achieve a particular goal. Jadi Anda bekerja dengan teman-teman Anda, kalau diberi task nanti, bekerja dengan teman-teman Anda untuk mencapai satu tujuan tertentu. Kalau tujuan itu memang membutuhkan Anda untuk berkreativitas dalam skill komunikasi misalnya, Anda akan bekerja sama. Bagaimana teamwork itu juga akan diajarkan di higher education atau di perguruan tinggi. And then the last skill that I mentioned here is the communication. Communication here is not just you are able to speak English fluently. Ya, tidak hanya berbahasa Inggris dengan fluent, tapi ketika Anda berbahasa Inggris, Anda juga mempertimbangkan budaya dari seseorang yang kita ajak bercakap-cakap. Apakah pertanyaan kita, our question to those people, make them offended atau tidak. Kadang-kadang pertanyaan kita sangat menyinggung sekali. Dan communication ini ada ilmunya sendiri. Ini semua adalah role-role yang harus diberikan dan pasti akan diberikan ketika Anda meneruskan updating yourself to university or higher education. The skill of creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, communication, which not easily replaced by the machine. Kalau higher education atau perguruan tinggi punya misi yang sangat berat untuk membuat graduate-nya supaya bisa bersuara, functioning in the 21st century, tentu saja sebagai mahasiswa nantinya ketika Anda mendaftar untuk menjadi mahasiswa, Anda juga punya role. Bukan berarti ini tugas university untuk membuat saya kreatif, critical thinking, bisa berkolaborasi atau berkomunikasi dengan baik. Ya, bukan itu saja tugas universitas, tetapi harus dibarengi dengan diri Anda sendiri. Oke, this is ya, ini yang harus Anda barengi. Apa saja yang harus dibarengi dari a student? Student should understand. When you are in university, you have to get most of uni time. Apa itu? To get most of uni time. Di universitas, misalnya saya contohkan saja, di Universitas Muhammadiyah Malang, itu punya apa saja? Kita manfaatkan atau tidak? Misalnya, di IELED kita, International Relation Office, itu kita punya berbagai informasi tentang scholarship. Anda bisa proactively coming to the IRO asking for the information about some scholarship, which this scholarship later on can advance your knowledge, can advance your skill. So you have possess the skill. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry about the technical difficulties just now, just a couple minutes. Now I would like to continue without further ado. You know that as I already mentioned, in university, you need to learn creativity, critical thinking, and then collaboration and communication, in which all of those, it looks harder for you, but actually at English department, we teacher here approach all those subjects with the fun activities and fun learning, of course. One of the example or some example of fun learning has been uploaded at the YouTube, belongs to English language education department, has been uploaded, so please access to that YouTube to get the example of the fun learning that occur or happens in my classroom. So we're not just sitting down for a couple hours and listening to the teacher, but you are proactively create some material and sources for your study. And then, all right, so don't worry about how to study at the university. Let me continue with the personal attribution here. Get most of the uni life. It means that you have to balance between academic life and socialization. It's not just study and study and study, but it is very important for you to study hard when you are in university. But the most important thing, when you have party, don't use your time, don't waste your time only for partying, like ngopi-ngopi sampai malam sehingga lupa besoknya ada kuliah. No, this is not what we want. Jadi universitas punya tugas membekali Anda semacam skill untuk functioning di 21st century. Anda juga punya tugas. Jadi tidak satu sisi, dua sisi. Be persistent. Another thing is that be persistent. Persistent means that in university, maybe you come across, Anda akan mengalami banyak subjek baru. Kemudian dalam subjek yang baru, Anda mengalami sedikit kesulitan nih. Anda jatuh, jangan takut. Semua orang pasti pernah jatuh. Yang terpenting adalah ketika jatuh, Anda bangkit lagi. Ketika jatuh lagi, Anda bangkit lagi. Itu orang yang akan successful dibanding dengan orang yang punya achievement yang tinggi, tetapi ketika jatuh sekali, mereka sudah berputus asa. Alright, now the last thing that you need to also consider is add some employability skill. If you have time, do not spend your valuable time only for playing. As I told you before, that there are a lot of things that you need to study, employability skill. Mungkin Anda bisa kursus, mengikuti extracurricular, some useful activities, dan ini akan dibahas detail oleh my colleague, Ibu Dr. Sri Hartiningsih akan membahas dengan tuntas apa itu sih skill-skill atau ekstrakurikuler yang nantinya bisa membantu kita untuk upgrade ourselves. So, ELEDers, high school graduates, don't worry. Everything, semua globalization, disruption era, semua bisa ada solusinya. Kita harus kreativitas dan kita harus punya motivasi untuk memperbaiki diri kita sendiri untuk tantangan-tantangan yang tidak terduga, unpredictable challenges. Thank you. That's from me. If you want to contact me, asking, discussion, or having discussion with me, my contact email has been displayed.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you very much, Bu Puji, for a very insightful talk on globalization, disruption era, and how here at English Language Education Department at UMM, we are ready to help you get there and smoothly go to university and get into the real life after you graduate from us later. Yeah. So yeah, let me remind you too that if you have questions, everyone, ELEDers, yeah. If you have questions, you can write your questions for Bu Puji in the chat room, and then later, after the second talk, we will discuss about the questions that you have. There will be a prize for good or the best questions, yeah. Let me remind you too that we have our prize here. For example, we have 300,000 of voucher that you can win, and also there's this one prize which is 400,000 worth of rupiah. There, okay. So tune in until the end, and oh yeah, there is also one challenge that you can do, which is posting in Instagram. Yeah, you can have a screenshot of this program, and then make creative, interesting, fun caption. Yeah, make it as interesting as possible. Jadi nanti bikin screenshot acara ini, kemudian dibikin captionnya semenarik mungkin, post di Instagram ELEDers, di Instagram kalian semua, jangan lupa nanti di tag ELED UMM, so at ELED UMM, that's ELED UMM, seperti itu ya. Saya ulangi lagi, nanti tagnya jangan lupa at ELED UMM, ELED UMM. Dan jangan lupa juga tag minimum 5 teman kalian, semakin banyak semakin bagus, semakin meningkatkan kansnya untuk memenangkan prize-nya nanti. Seperti itu ya. So, let us go to our second talk today. We have Dr. Sri Hartiningsih, or more popular as Bu Harti. This is beautiful Bu Harti. She finishes her undergraduate degree in Universitas Gadjah Mada di tahun 91 ya, dan di tahun yang sama beliau mulai menjadi dosen di UMM di program studi pendidikan bahasa Inggris. Dan beliau menyelesaikan jenjang magisternya di Universitas Muhammadiyah Malang pada tahun 97, sedangkan jenjang S3-nya beliau selesaikan di Universitas Udayana pada tahun 2009. Mulai tahun 2009 sampai sekarang beliau mendapatkan amanah untuk mengelola kursus bahasa asing UMM. Ini adalah salah satu aktivitas yang mungkin nanti bisa kalian lakukan saat bergabung dengan ELED atau bergabung dengan UMM secara keseluruhan ya. And Bu Harti will talk a bit more detail about that later on. To be more specific, Bu Harti will talk about the new activities to engage during study time, including about what is kursus bahasa asing and also other programs of self-development. Without further ado, let us welcome Bu Harti. You can clap in your chat room. Ya.
Thank you, Bu Nina. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Today you have got a lesson here why you should be a student of ELED. Pupuji has discussed a lot how to be. It could be a chance for you to be a good student, especially in ELED here. So many vacancies here. Now we are talking something here. When you have to be a student, not only study hard, but also you can do something here. Not only, let me call, could be study, besides study about English. You should also use yourself, your spare time is something useful in your life. So, next please. So you need something here. We can call it kupu-kupu. Okay. Guys, what do you think about kupu-kupu, right? Beautiful, right? Yep. But in this case, kupu-kupu is not real meaning, but this one the acronym of kuliah pulang. So this one another activity for you. When you are studying at ELED, English Language Department, you also have could be activities, not only just kuliah pulang, but you can increase and add or develop your activity. There are so many activities here, guys. So you will have, it could be physical and non-physical thing. It could be physical thing, could be we have defense, we can call it self-defense. We have, could be the famous one in UMM, Tapak Suci. We have also, we can call it football. We have also, let me call it volleyball. We also some, we can call it, could be self-defense over that. Another one could be, we have also non-physical. What is that? So it could be like, it could be art, or it could be art here, it could be dancing, joining could be a group, joining could be a drama group, okay? So you can also join, it could be certain, it could be drama group, but also you can join, it could be certain, it could be, we have, could be karawitan, this one in UMM here. And also, it could be non-physical thing. Here could be about something to increase, to develop about our understanding here about life, not only about knowledge. You can also join, it could be to be reporter. You can also learn how to be reporter. We have, could be journalist here. And also you can also learn, this one it could be, to be, let me call it could be master of ceremony. And also you can learn something here that useful to support and also to develop your activity here. So that's one really important for you because you need to have, next please, next slide. Yes, we can call it plus student. Not only a student, but you will be plus student. So that's why you can learn, you can join an English language department here, guys here. That could be plus student. Why not master of English? But also you have another plus. We need you to have so many plus here. Not only the activity, not only soft skill, hard skill here, everyone. So you can learn, it could be dancing. Okay, take a look here. And this one also requirement for you. This one and UMM. Before you graduate, You should have so many certificates that indicate you have joined certain activity. Like it could be you are joining seminar, you are joining competition. That's what it is. Okay, everyone. This is some activity here that you can use. You can it could be your time here in UMM, especially English language department here. Next, please. That's it. This one it could be. You see that we also have could be what we call it could be seminar journalistic. This one not only joining seminar, but you can also learn practical thing how to write a good, how to good writing, how to give a reporter like this one here. Okay, that's one. The next one, please. Yes, that's one. It could be done for e-leaders, the student in English department. We have English Club. English Cup here could be so many competition here. So before you come, you can join here. It could be dancing, not only about art, but also singing, but also you can could be sport. We have competition here, it could be. And also writing, reading the poem. It could be make performance by drama, or you can make poster. That's English Cup. That could be a good chance for you. Well, you still have plenty of time after studying. You can use your time here. Enjoy, it could be English Cup here. That's good. Okay. Next, please. That's it, everybody. Well, if you may also add such activities like that. You can also learn language in courses bahasa asing in Jalan Bandung #1. This one campus 1 here. That's one to add your soft skill, to add your skill here. You can join over there. Well, in courses bahasa asing, we have plenty of, if you want to add besides English, you can add over there several languages. We have Japan, and Asia we have Japan, Mandarin, and then Korea, and in Europe we have could be France, and also Germany. We also have Arabic over there. That to increase, and also to have student. It could be plus student here. That's the activity. The activity not only learning, it could be, has been explained by Puji, the activities and courses bahasa asing, not only sitting in the class or watching the video, but we would like to make performance. You can take a look over there. We try to make competition here, that in courses bahasa asing, this one example of Korea performance over there. It could be in Car Free Day in Jalan Ijen. We would like to make performance here. We would like to do competition. Learning foreign language, not only speaking, but also it could be by using dancing here. Next, please. That's one. You can guess, guys. What is that? Arabic, right? That's good. Right. Well, in Arabic, this one it could be the student in courses bahasa asing, and the learners of courses bahasa asing. They learn, it could be speaking, they learn to write, they learn to communicate, but they also learn how to practice here by using, it could be performance here. You can see from there, that's the student of learning Arabic here. Good. Next, please. Yes, guys, that's really important here. Well, not only learning foreign language, not only doing something, we will get certificate here. Certificate here you can use to show that you will have. Next time when you graduate, you show as this one could be addition plus student. And also this one requirement for you. Before you graduate from UMM, you should fulfill certain criteria like good certificate. Yes, besides English, you should. So it could be you should have several score about joining seminar. You be the winner and sing a song. You can join certain thing. That could be certificate. You can see, take a look here. Well, after learning the course, you will get a certificate here. That's it here. Next, please. That's it. Really important. That's it, guys. That's really important for you to join. That's the reason. You should be a student in English language department here. Not only learning, but you can also learn activity. You can do it to make fun in campus here. So the last one I would like to say, everybody, please join with us. We are waiting for you, because by learning English by joining in English language department. You will be part of student plus. That we need to wait for you. Thank you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Bu Harti. So everyone, Bu Harti has taken us to a journey of knowing more things, activities to do ya, berbagai aktivitas yang kira-kira nanti bisa dilakukan. If you do, join us here at UMM. And so, again, if you have questions for Bu Harti, you can write in the chat room, and we will start our Q&A session now. We have a question from, we have first question now from Mudiono, yeah, and this question is for Bu Puji. Yeah. Okay. So it's about the role of higher education in those 4 C's. If you still remember the 4 C's, yeah, what creativity, collaboration, communication. You see. So it is implemented in university studies. It is implemented when the students do their thesis or the final project. But sometimes the advisor offer them to to join in the umbrella research atau di penelitian payung. So in that case, should the student, haruskah ini mahasiswanya meyakinkan supervisor, saya mau penelitian saya saja because of this and that, ataukah sebaiknya mengikuti penelitian payung dari si profesor seperti itu ya. Bagaimana menurut Bu Puji?
Yeah. All right. One thing that you have to understand that life is not just completely black and completely white. Everything is in a gray shade. What does it mean? Jadi ada sometimes we, the advice as a supervisor, offer you some of the alternative of doing the research together with other students. The topic is similar, but actually the topic is holistic and then break down into a particular smaller things, which later on it will support the holistic topic, which is very important. Ini juga bagus bagi Anda sebenarnya. Why? Because you and the other students can read the journal. If the journal doesn't match with your topic, you can help the other students to get your journal. If the other student have the right topic for your thesis, they can help you. So saling ya, memberi dan menerima, atau take and give, atau exchange the information. That way, hal yang seperti itu akan mempercepat Anda belajar. Tujuan English department of having the umbrella thesis atau research yang punya nilai holistik supaya dikerjakan bersama-sama, itu adalah mempercepat Anda sebenarnya. Bisa sharing information, saya punya jurnal ini yang mungkin bisa digunakan oleh teman saya. Tetapi ada juga kemungkinan supervisor akan diyakinkan oleh students that I'm not interested in that topic. I have my own topic. I'm really what is it? I really want to investigate. I really want to examine what happened with this phenomena. Itu sebenarnya kalau Anda berani atau kita Anda memberikan critical thinking, Anda berargumentasi, sebenarnya supervisor welcome actually. It's not just like, black and white as I told you before. But bisa memberikan welcome. You have the, strong argument. Anda mempunyai argumen yang sangat kuat begitu, kita akan malah terkesan dengan hal itu. Bukan berarti kita malah mendiscourage siswa untuk tidak memilih topik itu. Kita terkesan dan Anda bisa mengerjakan dengan strategi Anda ketika Anda menyenangi sesuatu. Jadi sebenarnya boleh saja tidak ada kemudian harga mati bahwa semua harus dipilihkan oleh supervisor, bahwa semua harus memilih sendiri sampai saya tidak tahu jalan kemana, because I'm blind. Thesis writing atau menulis tesis itu adalah hal yang baru. It's flexible. You know that like when you study in university is the freedom of your time, the freedom of your choice. Tidak ada yang mengatakan harus dipilihkan oleh supervisor. Itu menurut saya. Kemudian pertanyaan yang kedua. Tidak usah.
Okay. Thank you, Buji. So I think the point here is ini ya, mengkomunikasikannya dan meyakinkan supervisor. This topic is also
absolutely
interesting and important.
Absolutely.
Seperti itu. Okay, so it's no problem, everyone. Okay. The next question from Bu Puji, it's the tips to reduce the impact of culture shock, Bu Puji.
Okay.
Especially for the first year students who are starting uni life.
Okay.
So
right. Okay. Leaving the first time you are having a transition from your high school to university, probably some of you consider it hard, very hard. Saya akan berikan ilustrasi saja ya, supaya agak sedikit mengena gitu ya. Kita ini, semua kita punya mobil, katakanlah. Mobil yang kita setir atau kita kendarai, when we drive a car or a vehicle, kita tidak selalu menemukan jalan yang lurus. Jalan yang lurus. Sometimes pada suatu saat kita menemukan bumpy road, kemudian slippery, anything like that. Jadi kita menemukan hal-hal yang luar biasa. Jadi jalan itu saya umpamakan sebagai your external life. Anda menemukan tantangan. Dan kendaraan yang Anda kendarai itu adalah your internal life. Saya ilustrasikan sebagai, atau saya analogikan sebagai internal life. Ketika Anda tidak menambah cc Anda, otomatis mengendarai di bumpy road atau di jalan yang slippery, Anda mudah terpleset atau terjungkir. Jadi jangan melihat jalannya, lihatlah pada diri Anda sendiri, internal life. Jadi kalau Anda punya keinginan yang sangat kuat untuk bisa mendapatkan skill yang baru, culture shock pasti terjadi di mana-mana. Anda pindah kos-kosan, culture shock, tidak harus universitas. Tetapi ketika Anda men-change your mindset, bahwa saya akan selalu menghadapi masalah dan masalah itu untuk saya selesaikan. Itu pasti akan menemukan penyelesaian yang luar biasa. Jangan takut dengan culture shock. Karena mungkin Anda sudah fix ya, kalau senior high school itu jam 7 datang, jam 4 pulang, jam 7 datang, jam 4 pulang. Di universitas mungkin Anda akan mengalami freedom, di mana Anda bingung, bagaimana nih ngatur, kok kuliah hanya jam 4 saja ini, gimana ini, selebihnya akan saya isi dengan apa. Nah itu tadi yang sudah kita jelaskan. Jadi jangan don't let the culture shock atau shock-shock yang lain itu mengontrol Anda, justru Anda harus mengontrol shock-shock itu.
Thank you very much, Bu Puji, very insightful, yeah. So I hope you have a better idea if you want to go back to university, if you want to study university, then it's not as scary as you think, because Bu Puji has shown you some tips, yeah. Well, let me remind you everyone, if you miss this live show, some part of it, for example, or maybe you have your friends who are interested, ada temannya yang mau nonton tapi kemudian ketinggalan, ini juga nanti live show ini juga akan di-upload di YouTube ELED UMM. Saya ulangi lagi, jadi YouTube-nya ELED UMM, okay? Jadi nanti bisa ditonton ulang di sana. But of course, certificate is only for those who participated in the live show. Yeah. Next question. This question is for Bu Harti. The first question is, what is some tips to manage between student activities and also the main study load? Yeah. So the tips to manage other activities in addition to study and also the main study itself. Silakan Bu Hel.
Okay, thank you. This one could be the good question here. How to manage the time between, it could be extracurricular activity, and it could be your compulsory, it could be compulsory being a student here. That's good. Well, if you have many, you could have spent time here. So okay, you are waiting. Okay. We submitted final assignment, final supervision. Well, I'm still waiting for the time. You should wait, right? But if you have activity, you have to say, okay, I would like to do this one, and then after this one, I will do this one. Okay. So this one to manage the time, because you will have motivation here. Well, I have assignment here for this subject, so I should do it, because after this one, I will do another activity here. That's could be chance. So try to make. You have priority time here. So try to finish, it could be your assignment for your study first, and then you can do this one. And this one motivation for you to finish, to submit assignment here. That's one of the way for you. Because you are still thinking, oh, I cannot wait because tomorrow, if I do not submit, it could be, well, I will get a bad score. So that's why I try to finish today. And after this one, I will do another activity. I will join competition, badminton, for example. That's it. Some activity, so try to give priority. Today, what should I do? I should finish my study first. After that, I can do something that make me happy. That's it.
Thank you very much, Bu Harti. The second question is still for you, Bu Harti. So I think, you can stay here. The next question is, what if a student feel bored, but then they're not actually interested in extracurricular activities? What else can they do? I'm sure there are many things that they can do of activities.
That's good. Okay, I think this one human being. We are not perfect. Sometimes we feel bored, sometimes we feel sad. But let me remind you, if you're only doing nothing, you will feel bored for a long time. But if you can, for example, you could be English club, for example. Well, automatically you would like to see your friend. You would like to have another activity. Try this one, try to reduce your burden. But if you do not another activity, you will feel bored for a long time. You would like to make you sad. So that's why my suggestion is that, well, feel bored, you try to, how can it could be? You try to penetrate, dilampiaskan in positive one. What is it? Joining, for example, it could be self-defense, it could be tapak suci. When you feel bored, when you do lecture, you feel fresh. So that's it. For example, I sing song, man, yes, and you feel bored, and then you come to your club of sing a song, you can sing together with your friend, just to reduce your feeling bored. So my suggestion is that try to have activity. If you only feeling bored, it takes long time for you to have recover for feeling bored. That's it.
I see, and I think they can also come to American Corner here, Bu Harti, because
right.
We have lots of activities to do here. If you want to practice your English, you can always come here. We have the books, and if you see here next to me, it's games. You see, usually students come here just with their friends, their classmates, between classes, and they just play games here. And if you want to practice your English, then you play these games using English, And or of course, another activity that occurred to me is joining. If you're not interested in extracurricular, for example, you can also join KBA, Bu Harti. Because there is one more question from our viewers here who asked about how to join KBA, and Bu Harti is going to answer this after this. But everyone, if you have more questions, then there is ada nanti pemenangnya diambilkan dari salah satu pemenangnya diambilkan dari penanya terbaik. So go ahead and ask from the chat room. And now Bu Harti is going to explain about how to join KBA. Please, Bu Harti.
Okay, thank you. Well, it could be when you learn another language here, besides English. You can come to kursus bahasa asik. Well, you can also find that it could be in sosmed. We have Twitter. Just find out kursus bahasa KBA, kursus bahasa asing UMM. You can also find it could be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter over there. Just click over there. You can find it could be the information. If you want to know more detail, you can also call us you can also contact us by Twitter, YouTube, or Instagram from KBA. I would like to happy to answer your question here.
Okay, that would be the easiest thing to do, everyone. Just one click, and I think the committee later can write the link to KBA, maybe in the screen or in the chat room, that you can just click there. Another question here is for Bu Puji. Is there any offered collaboration with lecturer? If a student wants to expand knowledge in certain course, this is very interesting, Bu Puji.
Very
interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. This is very interesting question, because I myself, as the teacher at English department, I always encourage my student, when you finish writing your thesis, don't be just satisfied you binding it, and then you put the result of your research in a drawer. Nobody read your thesis, the result of your thesis. With a good student, I usually offer a collaboration for writing and present our idea in the journal, ya, international journal especially. Like ada kata mutiara ini ya, one bullet, satu peluru bisa menembus kepala satu orang, kemungkinan hanya kepala satu orang. Tetapi tulisan kita itu bisa menembus berjuta-juta kepala orang. Jadi kalau apakah ada ditawarkan seperti itu? Saya pikir kalau dosen Anda membimbing Anda dan Anda take it very seriously, Anda bekerja juga seriously diarahkan, dan itu hasilnya akan bagus, nantinya dosen tersebut akan menawarkan berkolaborasi untuk mempresentasikan atau mempublishkan tulisan Anda pada jurnal. Tergantung pada jurnal itu sendiri. Kalau memang tulisan Anda itu bagus, biasanya dia akan offer you untuk mempublish pada international level for the international readership. Tapi kalau tulisan itu mungkin perlu sekali banyak pembenahan dan kerjanya juga Anda sudah akan pergi gitu keluar kota, juga ditawarkan biasanya pada beberapa jurnal yang mungkin tingkatannya masih nasional atau lokal. Jadi pasti ada. Seperti saya berkolaborasi ini dengan teman-teman di S1, adik-adik saya di S1, saya bimbing. Alhamdulillah beberapa juga publish di beberapa jurnal, juga dosen-dosen pembimbing yang lain. Selalu ada. Saya juga berharap dan dosen-dosen berharap di English Department kita tidak hanya menyimpan hasil penelitian kita ke laji, tetapi kita pamerkan, kita publish ke national or international leadership. Selalu ada.
Yes, thank you very much, Bu Puji. That's very true. Because Bu Puji here is also a very regular contributor in our journal. So you see, ELED here also has channel for publication, especially for academic report, Bu Puji, which is called Celtic. Celtic is culture and English language teaching, and also linguistic literature, journal. So it's like it publishes academic articles which is related to those scopes and area every semester. Okay, so let me remind you again, ELEDers, all viewers out there, that we still have this challenge. So bagaimana caranya mengikuti challenge-nya? Challenge-nya adalah dengan men-screenshot acara ini dan kemudian bikin caption yang semenarik mungkin untuk kemudian di-post di IG-nya ELEDer semuanya, di IG kalian, untuk kemudian jangan lupa tag ELED UMM, saya ulangi lagi, tag-nya di ELED UMM. Jangan lupa juga IG-nya di-follow, seperti itu ya, karena nantinya pemenangnya akan diumumkan ini nanti sebagian, dan nanti juga akan dihubungi melalui DM via Instagram itu, direct message via Instagram itu, seperti itu ya. Jangan lupa juga saat post screenshot dan caption menarik tersebut, jangan lupa tag minimum 5 teman, ya, minimum 5 teman. Semakin banyak nanti semakin baik juga. Last question I think for Bu Harti, ya. The question is some good tips for new students who is nervous about starting university life in UMM. Okay, I think Bu Harti may have very good information about this.
Okay, thank you, Bu Nina. That should be good. Well, because of different level, different situation, automatically, well, guys, you will feel nervous. It could be happen because, man, I'm coming from, it could be daerah pedalaman. Saya nggak pernah lihat kayak gini, teman-teman saya begitu. That's one, right? So I will appreciate this one. It could be happen. No problem, everybody. Please join. It could be in the HMJ Progressive. Over there, so many things you can learn. So you will have self-confidence. Kakak-kakak senior Anda, nanti Anda akan dampingi Anda. Saya juga gitu loh dulu. Terus saya enggak sekarang karena saya belajar. That's it. Don't worry, you are not alone. Well, could be kakak kelas Anda nanti, kakak tingkat Anda itu akan bantu Anda kalau ikut Anda HMC, progression. Jangan khawatir, you are not alone. We are together. We are two family. We are waiting for you guys to join with us.
Thank you very much, Bu Harti. So everyone, the exit ticket is going to be uploaded in the chat room. Make sure that after this, make sure that you fill out the questionnaire because that's how you can get the certificates. Okay.